Today we're going to give our market update for December 2019. But today, before we get started, usually when we're shooting video, we're going to try and make the house real quiet, put the dogs away, make sure there's no distractions at all. But today, you know what we said? We're going to keep the dogs in here and we're going to have a good time with them. So hopefully we get through this whole thing without too many interruptions. So before we get started, let me make a couple introductions. Right here, this is Lulu. Lulu is a German Shorthair Pointer. She is a very loving dog, and we've had her for about 8 years now. Over here is Lollipop. Hey Lolly, say hi. Say hi. Lolly's our golden retriever. These are both my dogs, and then we've got one more guest today that's taking a bit of a nap. She doesn't get paid enough. This is Ellie Belly. Ellie's a friend of ours dog, and we're dog sitting this weekend. So just wanted to make sure you knew who our guests were, and if you hear some interruptions, give us some forgiveness, please, because these are our dogs, and we're not going to get them out of the room today. So as you'll be able to see on this first slide here, in the $0 to $250,000 range, we have almost a half a month of inventory, 0.6 versus 0.7 last month, and about 71% of the homes are being priced correctly, are being sold in the first 30 days. The normal in this, by the way, is 25%. In the $250,000 to $350,000 range, we have 0.8 months versus 1 month prior, with 59.3% of the homes being sold, and so on. As you can see, even as you move through all these, the amount of months of inventory has dropped significantly versus the last time we had this call, which was in November. With that said, this time of year we also do lose some homes, and they get off the market because people wait for warmer weather, but that's not helping our picture whatsoever. Like I said, you'll be able to see that the shortage of inventory has really affected this market. Anywhere up to $350,000, which is 77% of our market, you're still seeing a frenzied market. Even up to $500,000, what you're seeing is a very, very strong market, which is close to 15% of our market. An interesting statistic to consider is that the unsold inventory is down 42% versus a year ago. Now that's really exciting news for some people as you're getting ready to sell your home, but a lot of people like to wait until the springtime to sell their home, but if you can imagine, that only brings on more competition. Now the question everybody wants to know. The average sale price in Eastern Washington, basically, in the end of December was about $283,000. This is up 10.6% versus a year ago. We're still seeing double-digit gains on a year-over-year basis in our market. That compares with the national average, which is somewhere between 5 and 6%. In December of 2019, we actually had sales activity up about 8.8%, which is a pretty strong finish to the year, but overall, if you look at the trend over 2019, we were down about 5% total in sales. That's as a direct result of limited inventory. We still have a very robust market. We're sitting here in January as we give our December report, and we're already seeing signs of the spring market heating up. Part of the reason that we're seeing this activity already start to heat up is we were as high as 4.6% in interest rates about a year ago. We're closer to 3.7% now. This is a quick market snapshot. If you see something else in your area that's different, if you see some changes that you're not quite comfortable with or want some answers on, give me a call. I would love to discuss it with you and see how that might affect you and your plans for the future. Signing off from now, I'm Tim Olsen. I'm a real estate agent with John L. Scott. All the dogs giving you the best.